How's everyone doing? Oh. Starting the stream off with 30 dropped frames. Excellent. That's what I like to see. And by that I mean I fucking goddamn it Twitch. Hi. Not yet. Mostly just been taking it easy, relaxing, staying off of them more than anything. I pulled roots today. Just gripped shit by the stem and pulled until the roots were out of the ground. So I straight up may or may not have unearthed a fourth of the yard pulling roots out, because some of those roots have been there since before I was born. Oh. So I'm fucking tired, in short. Dear Dr. Charles Reed, as you have requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Or, depending on your regional accent, Johannes Van Dierberg. Time to get freaky with some fish people. Wait, crazy. Man. Well, I found your problem. You see, you've awakened the old ones. That'll do it. That'll run up your transmission real hard. I saw that shit down there. Okay, a brick and a first aid kit, and the ship Kara. Bang.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Ah, right. Well, Coil Springs. Contains your main. Case down. Dialogue. Use an item. Take a photo. The mind's eye. That's right. Follow the omens.
Never trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay, but how do I put away my weapon though? I'd like to not have my gun out when...
Now get out! Now get out!
Okay.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Sure is a lot of yellow you're wearing there,
Much
sir.
obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for
Especially
one to
considering this is
abandon
Lovecraft
one's
we're
style.
talking.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago.
The King in
Storms
Yellow
raged for
is
several
an
weeks.
old one in the Lovecraft universe, and generally a name that you do not want to hear.
I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You said you know someone who can help me
Or,
with my
more correctly,
problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such
technically
vividness
The
of
King in Yellow was a
dreams
book
is not
before
uncommon
H.P.
here,
Lovecraft
Oakmont.
was even a writer,
By chance, the man I spoke
and
of,
he,
Robert
you know,
Throgmorton,
kind of incorporated it
is already
into
at the port.
his
He
writings.
has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
In fact, actually, if I recall correctly, the author of the original The King in Yellow story was actually one of Lovecraft's biggest inspirations, because the author of the original King in Yellow story was very similar in writing style of Supernatural, in basically just only vaguely referring to it and kind of alluding to it, but never actually showing it. And because Lovecraft so deeply loved The King in Yellow, and because he incorporated a lot of that stuff into his own writings, it kind of became a part of the Cthulhu mythos in the same way that the Necronomicon was. But yeah, in the Cthulhu mythos, the king in yellow is Hastur.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Also, hi, Warden.
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him.
Necronomodum. I love it.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no conscience.
If he mentions plays, I swear to God, I'm out.
No better moment for
He's getting a
clarity
fucking bullet in the
than
brain.
times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop
Hi,
my
Riona.
things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Jesus Christ, Cam.
Before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, so we can't quite get to the Devil's Reef Hotel on foot. We have to take a boat. Yep.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
That place is a shithole. Old dong. See, Warden knows. A town on the... Oh. Pixar didn't happen. Alpha talking your Flügen. Lulu Patagan. What a horrible phrase. Under the keeled bar. Ah, Mr. Throckmorton.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI.
What's wrong with your face?
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Oh boy, let's piss him off.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family.
Is it the Habsburgs?
Blessed all our offspring with these exquisite
I bet it's the
features.
Habsburgs.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken...
Hey,
over
Akari.
local
Good to
fishing.
see you.
They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about
Excuse me.
visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son.
Did you just?
And be quick about it.
Did you fucking just make a goddamn Prince Albert in a can joke? I'm so upset. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, well, hi, Riona's friend. It's lovely to see you, or not see you, but welcome. I vaguely recall this quest, or this part of the game, but not like, you know, a lot of details or anything.
This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Side note, I really want a jacket like this. Just, you know, fur on the collar and whatnot. I think they look very good, very classy. And that is a look I would like to cultivate.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Tossed the book over and jumped. Bookcase over and jumped out, it looks like.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, Detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Choo choo. Ahem. Choo choo. Ahem. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Lost sanity just looking at him.
Grenna, Nehri, Grenna, Gebheil, Nukulina, Haften.
Take this, ape-face. Yeah, run!
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Take this, ape-face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Oh, God. What? No.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
All key evidence has been collected, but I have not collected all evidence. Okay. Okay.
5 cards short of a full house.
Right. Because of the sanity loss.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Hey, Dan. Yes, we are.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Good to see you. Glad you're here. Hey, we got all evidence. Nice.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Ow. The hands on everything is a little unsettling, I'm not gonna lie.
So, the fisherman pursued Albert. Even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Hey, Sonoris, good to see you.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please be more weak. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz sniffing around the port. But don't worry, let's deal with the proper people. Excuse me.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Okay, before we go in the basement, which if I recall correctly is where the first combat is, we're gonna check around up here, see if we can't find anything. Right, using the Mind Palace, this Mind's Eyes thing is what it drains our sanity over time. That's right. As it would, I suppose. Tap it into otherworldly abilities of precognition. Retrocognition. Well, even just not even the retrocognition. It's the mind's eye itself is just in general like maddening.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, shit. All evidence collected. Hey, look at us. Can't believe that little shit dodged my first bullet. Motherfucker. I was not even the one. Oh God. I think so.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Hey, Fluffy, good to see you. Lewis may in fact be at the bar. Maybe, but it is called retrocognition here, so. But yeah, it's literally the ability to see the past as it happened, so it does make sense. But it also makes mention that it is like a supernatural ability that that this character possesses, so. You know. It's not normal, and even worse, he knows it's not normal. I should say arguably even worse. Worse in the fact that this is a Lovecraft story, so... or Lovecraft universe. And, yeah, it's true. That's true. I'm just rambling, alright? I'm tired.
Oh. Yeah. Hey. Got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Nope, sure fucking don't.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Not necessarily a long day, just work followed immediately by yard work. Very physically intense yard work.
Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Exactly, Broken Scale. Also, hey, Broken Scale, good to see you. We'll get back to Metro at some point.
Come closer, troubled soul.
Oh.
Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows
what
they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Louis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Louis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine.
You know what, Cam? I
If it
accept
gets
this.
me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
What the? Get the... Oh.
I don't know why, but that's funny to me.
What the? Get the... Oh.
What the? Get the...
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can
Oh
see
man, that's not... You're not wrong,
I got
Hikari.
nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Louis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
What's wrong with your face?
Why do you... Your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Jesus Christ, Cam.
Don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Not even mad. I'm... I mean, both of these are technically correct. When you think about it. Like, he definitely... well...
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
I should have taken the bullets and then gone back to him.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Yeah, you're right, Warden, it is. Hey, Fish Freak, come here, I want to get a picture with you. There we go.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah. I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader,
Professor Doe.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations
He
to
might
Professor
have.
Doe.
She might have.
Albert, when you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. bullets mean more than bills.
Hey, he gave me a revolver, too. God damn. And antipsychotics. Cameron, I swear, there's something I'm gonna have to do something with you. I don't believe you. I don't believe that you're done for a bit. I'm gonna be honest.
Embrace your fate. Embrace your fate.
Oh, I can't get my fortune read now? Really?
The door won't budge.
You want a drink?
What's your problem?
Oh, she probably was going to tell me about something about the case and whether or not I should let Lewis go or something. Fuck. Let's see what's over here. What? Hello? Missing texture or just straight missing map?
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh. Fin job? What about a gill job? Ugh. Yagami's good at chasing that shit down, so, you know.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Ah, and there we had the explanation for the retro.
Never again, they say.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's just getting rid of the backpack. Ooh. Ah, 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 ah. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, unlocked by DLC. Yeah. We don't have the Plague Doctor one yet. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. That might be my fault. Ocean. There we go.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already. The door won't budge.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect
Hey,
my
Ryan.
guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine, fine. Take what you wish.
No. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, and these are all side quests. Neat. As I recall, last time I tried to do a side quest, I got my shit rocked by multiple enemies. So I'm gonna just kind of hold off on that now. Okay, the Devil's Reef. The Oakmont Chronicles. Oakmont Police Department. Hospital St. Mary. Asylum. There's Throgmorton Manor. Oakmont University Library. Oakmont City Hall. I have one knowledge point. Oh, yeah, we should get this as soon as possible then. It's for more experience is always good to have. Side of the crossroads of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Asher Road. Nope. There we go. Oh good, I don't actually need to get in the boat, just to go around the corner.
Look for your sins.
Whoops. Suits and top coats. I suppose we should say hello to the police department while we're here.
Stop it.
apparently not this entrance. More well fortified than Raccoon City Police Department.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Do you and I have a problem, officer?
No, no. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Maybe if you did your fucking job right, I wouldn't have outshone you, motherfucker. Goddamn. Like, get off my dick. Poorly. Oh. No. Neat. That's true. That did help me cheat, but that's not the point here. Look, if every police officer had spooky Cthulhu bullshit magic, then suddenly, I'm sure cases unsolved, I'm sure would drop to 0. Just because he doesn't have them doesn't mean he's gotta be a bitch about it. Okay, no. That one's cool. I'm gonna assume that's the expedition house. And not this one, despite this one actually being on the corner. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, I want a door off, but whatever, I'll take it.
Guess I don't need the key.
Divers with bends can suffer numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. 10 minutes of surfacing, or it's coming out all weird.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Someone came in here pissed as hell. As such, we'll be taking every precaution.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Yeah. I magicked the door out of existence.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Why did it influence on the human mind? Talking about how to protect themselves from the maladies of the mind. When it comes to Cthulhu bullshit. Spoiler, you don't.
Map of Cape Cod. Looks like there was something here, but it's been erased. These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Oh. Oh, there's eels in there. What the shit? Ooh. No Living Friday. I swear, chatting the puns tonight. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Motherfucker. Asshole.
We don't have time to picket. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
I fatah me fe I regach I Dagon.
That's a name you never want to hear.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
We don't have time to picket. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
I fatah me.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers. Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Carcala, Presto, Blue. Freedom Bay. Freedom Oakmont Chronicle. Okay. So I guess our next place to go is the Oakmont Chronicle, which I believe is right here. Yes. Give me one moment, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Thank you for holding with me. Let's go to the newspaper, shall we? So how's everyone doing today? How is everyone enjoying their Saturday afternoon, evening? Or in Ryan's case, Sunday morning.
Please help a fella out. I'll take anything you got.
Ooh, you got a new computer? That's awesome, Riona. packet of Brit. Nice. That's awesome, Ryan. I'm technically on call. I won't actually have a day off until Wednesday, potentially Saturday, next Saturday. Hello?
The papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here.
Yeah, fucking noticed.
Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
Can I just pull out a gun and shoot people, though? Is that an option? Archives. God damn it, TJ.
Sorry to interrupt.
The casebook evidence may have a hint icon indicating what you need to do some archive research. Yeah. Recent postings or ads about a freighter. Harbor after the flood. Advertisements. Shit. What about? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong. Oh god, that sounds awful. Okay, so that's... Oh, wait, no, duh. It's Grimhaven Bay. There we go. Titania. $70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof per week. What was it? Captain Jeremiah Sanders. Pier 3, Oakmont Port in Grimhaven Bay. Okay. Looks like I'm getting a boat. Okay, let me see real quick. How many streets do I need to go down? Keep following this until I can't, then take a right and then a left. And technically, really, any of those would do. The Cyclops 2. That's a nice touch. What the fuck is that? Why is there just a big column of something? That you raise a good point, Dan. I should. But I'm still concerned. What the fuck? Hey, hey, hey. How's going on here? And I believe this is where I stopped last time. Yeah, I think this is around the part where I stopped last time I played, and then didn't come back for over a year. So, or roughly a year, I think, because I think I got it around the same time as Judgment. So.
Ah! Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help! Help!
What's going on?
Sea creature creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
Judgment was very worth it. Extremely worth it.
I'll tell you what I know.
Yeah, Sanders. Judgment is extremely worth it, Ryan. I got 37 hours out of it to complete the main storyline once, and it was 31% completed. And I played on hard as well. Legitimately, extremely enjoyable. It was made by the same guys that do Yakuza, the Yakuza series. The harbor has been cleared. Nice. So if you like the Yakuza series, you'll probably like it. It even takes place in the same universe, so...
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
That's fair. Fish Islands. That's fair. It's
the monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
It was genuinely enjoyable.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
Whoa! Oh shit! Oh shit! 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 Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, there goes my sanity. Instead of playing as a Yakuza, you play as a former defense lawyer turned private investigator. Shenanigans ensue.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
The fuck?
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Shaw, hereby agree to take on... Anime Hentai Gamer, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Yeah. Judgment, I will say, the plot was very good. A lot of people I've heard that have played more Yakuza games have said that Judgment has the best plot out of all of them. Now, of course, I haven't played the entire series, so I can't, compare. But that's pretty high praise. Oh yeah, the Fist of the North Star. I heard very good things. Just don't stare at the corpse. Don't stare at the corpse. Don't stare at the corpse. Oh wait, hold on. There's evidence here. This is an investigation site. I just realized. I recommend it. And now, admittedly, like I said, if you...
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
You said you don't like Yakuza... You're not a big fan of Yakuza-style games, so it might not... You might not enjoy it as much. But I enjoyed it a lot, and it's the first Yakuza-like game that I actually played start to finish. It took a while, but I did, because I enjoyed it that much. All the characters are extremely likable, and in general, it's a good time.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
This Sanders, what kind of man is he?
Newcomer. He seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
Cameron?
No, only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Oh, wait, hold on.
The mayor's cursed these
had other questions. Damn it. You know what, Cameron? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yes, indeed, the fish game, people game. Hello. Damn, when you're curious about something, you jump on it, don't you?
Shot dead, point blank.
Oh, hello.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair. I think this happened first.
No more drink.
And then this
All we've
happened.
seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Key evidence collected. All evidence collected. Nice. We done it. I did crunches this morning before work. Haha. Alright, let's see here. Captain Sanders, the mood man, is now seeking medical aid. Archives. We'll need to go to an archive place again. Oakmont Chronicle, Police Department. Ooh, there's still evidence there. But the hospital have clues. Either the hospital or the asylum. But I'm gonna bet the hospital. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fast travel to Coverside West. Go back to that place. Good night, Snorris. Sleep tight, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. Sincerely. Ma'am, you are not wearing pants? Ma'am, where did your pants go? No. Just, it's raining, and she's not wearing pants. That seems like a bad idea, you know? That's how you get the hypothermia. Oh, yep. That's the hypothermia, it is. There's still evidence here, apparently.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Also, I'm gonna be more. Aha, yep. There's a report about the rocks. That's what we missed. Okay. Okay, no, just go straight forward with that. Well, this seems like a bad idea. Oh. Why can't I kill you? There we go. What's he doing? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh. No, I just can't get through here, apparently. Well, wait, hold on. Do it. Oh, shit. Got it, we gotta sneak through a little bit. Get the experienced ones first, shit. That's how you get more experience down the line, am I right? It might be good.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
My head? No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
It looks like
maybe
hard
it does.
work in
Fuck
these
you.
conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually, but it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Bye. Bye.
Peter Crowley, Multiple Burns. No. Not him. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, that was him. No. Peter Crowley. Right, okay, so I need to go and talk to him. Joseph Willow, male, 39, newcomer. Deep cut wound. Oh shit! Well, now we're here. Thought those were stairs. Not gonna bullshit you.
What happened to you, Mr.
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon. Bye.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Why the fuck did you eat leeches in the first place? What the fuck?
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow.
Joseph, that's a nice
You
beard.
should probably look somewhere else.
What?
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
Right?
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found,
You
Mr.
do.
Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
Cracks?
The ocean floor splits open, and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Surgery ward's in the basement.
Get better soon.
All that being said, why the fuck do we want to go there? I don't want to do that. I don't want to It's a bad idea. Crew complaining, noise, no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. Reached the distributed rum. Devil's Teeth close to the city. Interesting. Devil's Teeth, new location. All evidence collected at the hospital. Nice. Goddamn you, Pi. I can't tell if you're just mocking me now or actually serious. Oakmont University Library, and Oakmont City Hall. Oh! Oh, well that's very cool. Located in western Grimhaven Bay on C. Smith Avenue between Levi, Coffin Avenue, and Deep Shore Road. C. Smith Avenue, Levi, Coffin. So it's about there then. Higgs Lane. Moreland Road. There we are. Between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides. There's Higgs. Central Salvation Harbor. Windheim Street, south of Polaris Road. There's Polaris. Ah. I'll return to Metro again, Ryan. Just wanted to kind of get back to this because I was on a roll after Judgment, so I wanted to come back to another game that I left abandoned for a while. What do I have a feeling that diving is just a bad fucking idea? Like in general? In this game. CSR outdoing himself again, my god. Mm-hmm. Another one of those tall ass things. That's concerning. That fast travel point's pretty close, I think.
Don't do that again.
Nice. What the fuck? Why can't I just hurt you? Ah! They're invisible. I don't know if that's... Nope. Sure can still kill them. Ah, fuck, bitch.
Every kid's childhood dream. I wanted a toy like that too once.
Oh, there goes our sanity. Oh, that took a hit. Oh, fuck. Whoa. Well, this is unfortunate. Shit. Fuck you. Fuck you.
The slime stinks even worse than the bodies. Weeks have passed since this food was cooked.
Ugh.
The slime stinks even worse than the bodies. Weeks have passed since this food was cooked.
Fuck. Well, I am low on supplies, and that's unfortunate. There's still clues to find here. Question is just, finding them. Lys's secret book. Bad dreams again. The thing under the floor keeps scratching. I told Mom, but she said it was rats. Dad told off John for playing with slimes near the hole, but it wasn't him. I told Dad about the thing who lives in the basement, and he punished me too. Then I saw the head looking from the hole and cried. Comes at night and wants to do bad things to me and John. Why don't Mom and Dad believe me? I was so tired from not sleeping that I couldn't watch the hole. And today, I feel so bad my belly hurts. My mouth tastes like slimes. Mom and John say they feel bad too. They got. That's unfortunate. Here we go.
Liz! John! You. What is happening to me?
No matter how bad I feel, I have to go to work. Why can't you understand that?
Oh, that actually hurt me. Fuck.
Time to figure this out.
So I think this happened first. This one over here happened second.
No matter how bad I feel, I have to go to work.
And this was third.
Miss! John! You... what is happening to me?
The beast crawled from the sunken basement at night and infected the family. After a short incubation period, they turned into monsters too.
Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here before something else jumps out at me, shall we? Ah. Well. That isn't bad. Hey Doc, you want to heal me up?
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
I checked the house of the diseased man, Bells. His family has turned into those creatures too.
Huh. Fascinating. Did you discover the source of the contamination?
A creature emerged from their sunken basement and transformed them. I think its vomit is contagious.
If so, we must quarantine it. Those Lethian revenants are a huge threat. This city could not survive an epidemic like that.
What did you call them?
Lethian revenants. Oh, you may thank the university professor for the beast's unwieldy names.
Bye.
Hey, we got some 12-gauge shell. And a first aid kit. Holy shit. Gib. Oh, and thank you, Riona. Okay, so it looks like... we can try and do this next one, but I have a feeling it will not go very well. I'll be honest with you. Especially considering how few bullets we have. I have a feeling this will go poorly. Exactly. Hikari gets it. Got a bad feeling about this one. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, yep. Let's try the next street over, shall we? Sure does, doesn't it, Warden? Oh no. I mean, oh yes, but oh no. She's just waiting to strike. Ah! Where the fuck did you people come from? I think it's this shop here. Nope. Oh, fuck me then. Get the shit out of it. Fuck you. Damn it, fuck, shit, fuck. Brian! Fuck! Back here, shit. Fuck! Conspiring. Oh good, I got it trapped.
Seems after visiting Dr. Grant, the shop owner preferred
no.
to self-medicate.
I did not.
Those bloodstains would definitely attract wild beasts.
Dreams return to games rather than before. I feel those things touching me, calling, leading towards my warmth. The doctor is a Dane, obsessed with his theories, but who can help me? I'm losing my mind. Today I woke up and one of the creatures was on my blanket. I smashed it on the floor and stomped it until it stopped moving. It's no more a dream. It is real. The coffee nor cocainium worked to stay awake. Kay helped me. Twice I have almost fallen asleep and they appeared again. Look, man, after you
Seems after visiting Dr. Grant, the shop owner preferred to self-medicate.
After you've beaten the shit out of a Cthulhian horror with a shovel, is there anything left for you? Disturbing dreams you complain about may be the result of a Hellman infestation. Your description of the creatures.
I don't think he's going to tell me much about those monsters.
Looks like an Innsmouther. Can't bear to stay awake any longer. Can't let them take me there. Every time I see them in a dream, they appear near me, touch me with their cold hands, sting me with those tails. There's only one way to end the suffering. Kay, forgive me. Oh! No, 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 no. I just wanted resources. I don't need them that badly. I'm out. Alright, Doc, we did the thing. The, loading screens all the time really does not.
I called into the shop of your patient.
It's annoying,
Unfortunately,
but manageable.
He committed suicide.
Oh, I wish I could say I was surprised. Sorry for wasting your time.
It wasn't entirely a waste. I found some evidence that sheds light on the origin of those creatures.
For what it's worth, Professor Westerbrook calls them Stygian harvesters. But what is it you found?
Your patient's diary. His dreams became too real, too confronting. He tried to stay awake using stimulants, but Those Stygians appeared near him when he slept, as if they were leaking from his nightmares.
A psychic phenomenon or manifestation. How unnerving. I'm afraid he's not the only one suffering from such dreams.
I found your studies rather interesting, Dr. Grant. Got more places to search?
What dedication. Thank you. Your findings have been a rich resource for the scientific cause. I've got 2 more places for you.
Fuck.
More dangerous, one with huge monstrosities, but I'll prepare a comparable reward.
Just what am I getting myself into?
One of Oakmont's largest stores was closed after the flood hit. A looter tried to break in, but his thievery was, shall we say, interrupted. He was set upon by a huge wild beast and hardly made it out. The question is, with the building locked up tight, how did that creature get in?
What about the place with more manageable creatures?
Well, there's a restaurant here with a bad reputation, not for its food, but for women disappearing. The police found nothing. I treated the partner of one missing girl. He arrived here severely injured and told me about the jumping maws.
He was at the restaurant too, I suppose.
Indeed. And what's curious is the place is still open. Please investigate and find out how that's possible.
Bye.
Bye. Man. Shit's intense. What more can I say? Give me just one moment, folks.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Ah, crap. It'll be a bad time. I can already tell. Well, at least it only takes 2 hits with the shell to kill those things. And we can already say we've faced worse already. We've faced things we probably should have had better weapons for.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute. I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Well, Charles, I don't think you're going to have much of a choice in the end. Although this one looks alright. Oh. Boat to Devil's Teeth. Oh, we're just going there. You know, Charles, you fit right in here. Never mind. Fucking lunatic. Oh yeah, Africa. Going to Devil's Teeth. What's the worst that could happen? Nope, nope. The noises down there make me pucker. I'm out. Satanic braces. Oh, what the fuck? Hellspawn retainer.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Alright, looks like we're going to Pier 3, hopping a boat, going to the ocean, and then just diving in, because... Oh, I'm sorry. Diving in at a location that people have gone insane at, and missing. Oh boy, here we go. Alright, well, we're not too far out, I guess. We'll explore over here a little bit. Oh, that's the diving location I can only surmise. like we can hop up on this rock over here. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Oh, fucking nope. Nope. Man, I don't even have a fear of the ocean, and I'm not looking forward to this. I can only imagine how you feel. The harpoon stuns hostile creatures for a short time. Flares light your way. Hold slow.
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
Oh god, yeah, I've heard about that Hikari. It's just retarded. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, yep, mm-hmm. Well, let's try going down. Okay, yep, we can go down. What? What the fuck? Well. Things have gone poorly already. I'm not a fan. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Come on. I'll see you if you... No! You! No!
What? Oh.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
What the fuck?
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid. Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
The suits are all cut up. Ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Keep the gun close, just in case.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor. Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes. First, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
Perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Oh. Turu, thank you for the follow. Oh. I mean, look, if we take them with us, the madness is infectious, it will infect more people. We legitimately cannot have that. As shitty as it is, leaving him here might just... Oh no, that's Cthulhu. Yeah, that's Cthulhu, alright. But... Well... there a way to get out there, I wonder? What the fuck? Very tempting, but... Oh boy. Oh, hello.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits. Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Yeah, I think this one being first is obvious.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
I think that one's second and this one's third. But...
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
Nope. Okay. So it's this one, the other one. Okay. One.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal.
Two.
Get ready to cut.
Okay. What?
There we go.
It's shivering.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Hey, I got an experience point. Nice. Nope, nope, these folks must be left to die, as sad as it is. Alright, back to the fucking city we go. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's ancient Sumerian there, that is. Oh god. Well, that's fucked up. And here we are, back at the hotel again. Just here again, huh? The others at the Boston Sound were looking for a way to fix me. Proved to be a tall order. First, they asked me questions. I thought my story would be reported to the officials, but they were just making a list of things to fix. I feared water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. Told them about the things in the darkness, so they kept me in dark rooms, blindfolded, no progress, until they brought me to the electrodes. They kept my thoughts jumbled. Only the word of the doctor held my mind together. He told me who I am and how to think. He gave me concoctions to keep me sane. It seems like I'm getting used to it. The question is, for better or worse. Hey, we got the vacationist wardrobe. Also, oh, Brian. Ooh, that's nice, Akari.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Darren. I think if we can figure this out, locals use signs to mark places they don't know. Kind of like the secret signs always use all the country, but I learned. If you see the crooked H sign on the door, tell them means the house is inhabited. Crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V shape is a sign for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. I don't know what the spiral shape sign though. See a sign with a cross, 3 Ks. Reach for a gun. Walter, K, help you if you're hearing peddling cheap, portable living again. I live with you running at my beast-ridden flop house, but you're getting my profit. I've heard good things about that show. Oh shit. Whoops. Oh. God damn. That's a big donation. Holy shit. Yeah? Flopping your fucking... effectively flopping your dick on the table. Jesus. Just thwap. No one is more generous than I am. Like, oh. Yeah. People helped me build this current rig, and honestly, the weakest part of it is the graphics card, and that's still a 980. So I mean, it's not bad. It's just
bad news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are dead, and the Innsmouthers kidnapped the professor.
Those degenerates, they dare get in my way.
The Innsmouthers were there to kidnap Professor Doe. They took her and the artifact she found, and they left the others to die.
Artifact? What artifact? Where did you find them? Tell me everything.
Your men found some kind of underwater temple. In it was an ancient artifact. The Innsmouthers call it the Seal. The Innsmouthers were lying in wait. Your men took the item, and the Innsmouthers took their chance and made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
How did they catch them off guard?
Seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that and waited for the right moment.
They knew what was going to happen. Inconceivable. Wait a moment, how did you know they were Innsmouthers?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
Yeah, honestly, I think the next thing I want to really upgrade about my setup is my monitors more than anything. But
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover.
Herbert?
Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not
Beast, yep.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
I had to say the simple word.
There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Foot trap, a hand grenade, shitload of XP. Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton.
The mortician has touched him up well.
Got 2 knowledge points now. Okay. Well, first things first. That one. Alright, now our XP is completely done out. Yeah, I dropped some frames, but it's still like 0.3% on my end. So, yeah. Goldbridge Road. Central Old Grove. Goldbridge Road between Windhalf and Century. There's Century, there's Windhalf. Goldbridge. Somewhere around there then. Okay. Don't mind me, Mr. Throgmorton. Just gonna snoop around your house.
The door won't budge.
Not much to find, though. Basement, though. Yeah. Yeah. I think I will call it here, however. Gonna enjoy the rest of my evening. Off air and whatnot. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. I want to thank you for the new follows. Brian for the donation earlier. That was very nice. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me and, you know, being here. It was fun to finally get back to the sinking city. I've been wanting to get back to this one for a while. And it's not been a disappointment, I'll say that. So yeah, I want to thank everyone again. I will be back maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. Sundays I usually don't stream, but we'll see what I can swing. So yeah, thank you everyone, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night, everybody.